high. You are going now to put in your cording into the plastic cup like so with the copper fairing. And you're going to leave a little bit of a tail to that, just a little bit, in which you will then now take your pliers or your electrical crimping tool, and you will crimp it in various places to get a nice tight hold on the cord. Notice that the biggest part is touching the plastic. That's what you want it to look like. Once you have done that to all 4 of your limbs, make sure that you tug on this to make sure it's really in there and it doesn't need to be crimped anymore, because that's your stopper. Some people will tie them afterwards, but you don't really need to. You can just keep them there. Just make sure that you've really crimped it so that it won't be falling off. Okay, just check them all. Now it will be time to put it into your doll. And like I said, watch some YouTube videos. There are some different ways that you can, reinsert it carefully into your doll's limbs. And the way that you want to do that with these things that we made is that the cup, what goes first in the leg, will be this part right here. And I'm going to go get them in, and then I'll be right back to show you how to use the rest. Once you've determined how you wanted to insert it into the legs and limbs, legs and arms, you will pull the cord from the ones you've prepared, and be careful that you don't lose it, and pull it through the hole. Okay, so you've already inserted them. You've watched another YouTube video on how to do it the way, lots of different ways to do it. No right or wrong, but just figure out how you want to do it. And then after you have it done for these cords, you're going to go through that hole here. You're going to need to pull it really tight, but before you pull it really tight, you need to prepare. Okay, prepare to have this cup and this fairing. Okay, this is going to go first, and you're going to put it over the cord like so. And what I've done is I would have put it over that cord here. Just imagine I had put it over there. It will go in just like so through the hole. Okay, it fits really easily. And then after that, you will want to put the fairing over just like so. So let me show you. This is the way it will look. Okay, for the cap, for the other cap at the end. Okay, you want it facing like that. You want the bigger part of the fairing resting on the plastic again, and then that's where you're going to crimp. But you have to hold it really, really tight. And I like to have a hemostat to help me. So I've already done that. I've already inserted what I want, and I pulled it really as tight as I can into that leg. And after I get it as tight as I can with those 2 pieces, I will then put the hemostat here to crimp, to hold it with that tautness, and then I'll take my crimper and go right in there and crimp it in several different places. Okay, but you need to make sure it's really nice and taut before you clip it with the hemostat. So at this point, I do move it so that I can hear that nice sound. This sounds like it's a tight limb, because you're then going to do the rest, okay, with that same tightening technique. Okay. All right. Good luck. And Hope you have success with these.